Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of WGC Fits. I'm here with Ian Hardesty, I'm Trent Maxwell, and we're going to test out some Cobra drivers today. It's kind of been an interesting year for Cobra. They've came out with their new LTDx line. They have an LTDx low spin, an LTDx normal, which is kind of their catch-all, and then an LTDx max, which is movable weights, and they have the ability to make it a little bit more draw biased. The low spin has two weights as well as the max version. The two weights are pushed up front to make it as fast as possible. The LTDx max has two weights as well. It has a weight in the rear portion of the golf club and then in the heel portion of the golf club. It makes it easier to hit it a little higher and turn the golf ball over a little bit more. The normal LTDx version is just got one weight in the rear just to make it super high MOI and forgiving and fast. So the three different models fit in three different club player types. Ian's going to actually try the LTDx low spin, which has been incredibly hot. Like I said, these drivers this year has been a quiet surprise from us. I mean, Cobra's made good stuff for a long time, but these drivers have certainly been really, really well received.
So are these like grooves that go?
So the Cobra driver, the LTDx, has had the infinity face the last couple years. The real genius of this product is the fact that its CG is a little bit lower. So it's really designed to be, it's hard to get a CG low enough with the driver. So that's why this LTDx seems to be working so well, is because of the CG depth in it, and it's worked quite well, and there's a lot of customers that have really, really liked it.
Look at that.
I mean, you just smoothed it out there at 290 yards.
That was a smooth one. It does feel very firm, though.
Okay.
The face.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell where I hit it.
Mm-hmm. So this is the driver of choice for Kyle Berkshire and Bryson DeChambeau.
I'm not that fast.
In the game. You're not that fast? I don't know. You can get there. That was a good one. Good swing there.
That's my fade.
There's your patented fade.
Patent.
So there's a lot of choices, especially this year. Might be one of the most competitive years ever I've seen in drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Between Stealth and Rogue and LTDx and TSI and G425 and Strixon ZX7 and ZX5. I mean, there are, not to mention Mizuno. I mean, and Wilson. I mean, even the Wilson, the LP driver has been really good there. So that's not even considering Zexio been another hot one. I mean, there are so many good choices right now that it's really can be, it's fun for us because you walk in, instead of just hoping to find one, it's trying to decide on one because they're all so good.
They all have their pros and cons.
They all have their pros and cons. The biggest difference sometimes is just, either the look or the feel. I mean, some of the drivers are a little bit more traditional looking. Some of the drivers have a little bit modern shape to them. And some of the drivers kind of have a little bit in between. This one's kind of a little bit in between. Some companies make both. So it's just trying to find, what works best for the player. And sometimes they think they might know what it is until they start hitting them, and they might end up with some opposite of what they think.
There we go.
I will say one of the cool things with Cobra, TaylorMade, Callaway all have custom driver capability. So TaylorMade and Callaway have it where you can go on their sites or even through us and design the look that you want to see, the colors you want to see, all that stuff. Cobra has it where they did special limited edition ones for Volition series, for some of the majors, some of that stuff. So it's already kind of pre-designed. That doesn't make it any less cool because they are really cool. They also come with upgraded shafts. So just kind of a niche market, but once you see some of these products, it's really pretty cool. And Cobra did it with all three models. So they have the max head, they have the X head, and the low spin head.
That was a better cut. Ooh, look at that smash factor.
That was pretty good there.
That's the swing.
You're getting
The first
into,
three were a little warm.
you're getting into Bubba Watson territory.
No, it looks good. I like
Or
the blue-
Bryson territory.
Yeah, Bryson D too. I like the blue color though that they made.
Yeah.
The blue.
So
and white.
in the stock heads, what's cool is in the stock heads, there's two choices. There's a matte finish, which is the black that you're hitting.
Yep.
They also offer one that's called Peacoat. That's more of a navy finish, and it's more of a glossy finish. Which one's better? It's really for the consumer to decide. I mean, that's why they make two of them. Let the consumer decide. And it's funny because I make sure I bring it up to every fitting, even though I would think that most people might prefer one or the other. It's funny why they pick different things. So I make sure that I bring it up. Anytime anyone buys this driver, I make sure that I ask them. They can also do it in the fairway woods. So it's really kind of a cool feature that makes them unique from other companies, is that they have two drivers that perform the same. They're slightly different looks. You said the face feels maybe a little
very firmer than what I'm used to.
Firmer than what you're used to, but it doesn't feel bad.
No, it's just a different feel.
It's just a different feel. And I would say by and large, that's how, when we ask consumers, what do you like the look of? What do you like the feel of? Because everyone's different. What you like is probably different than what I like. So that's what makes this game so cool is we have the ability to choose. There's good product from every manufacturer. So it's nice that, if you want it to feel firmer, whether it be a club head or a golf ball, or you want it to feel softer, being a club head or a golf ball, you can find that and truly create something that feels good to you, which is, again, really cool. I mean, people all the time tell me, I don't care what it looks like, I don't care what it feels like. And yet once they start hitting different ones, well, I like this one. Why? Well, this one feels better. Oh, I like this one. Why? Because this one looks better. So it's funny because, a lot of people will say that they don't care how it looks or how it feels, but ultimately you kind of do, at least a little bit. One will start to look better or start to feel better. So that's what's fun about our job is we get to do that. We get to find something that looks better and works better for a player.
Yeah. Hey.
There's a Healy cut out there.
Hey, it's forgiving.
Well, that's good.
All right, one more now.
They say it is, so you just proved it.
But with being a firmer face, I can feel where I hit it.
That's good though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, having that feedback, there are people that like that sort of thing. I mean, having that feedback, I'd like to know that
Where you hit
kind
it
of
in the
miss
face.
it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that can help me get better.
Exactly. Power cut. Love it. I love that little one. Oh, not too much, but I love that one.
So again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow us. Watch for more exciting new videos as we start launching some more. Ian wants to send one more here before
we'll send one more.
We're good. This does conclude another episode of WGC Fits. Thanks again for tuning in. Wow.
You do that every time.
Wow, where was that? DeChambeau, eat your heart out. 190 ball speed. Holy smokes.
We're getting there. Have a good one.
There might be a Cobra driver in your future. I mean, look at that.
That screenshot that.
Holy smokes.